Hello everyone, I've got a very exciting video today. As you can see, we're going to be going over this really cool file that is a APK companion app for the Google Store. So we're going to go over what it has and we're going to discuss hopefully maybe the dev team might make something similar in the future. So let's go over the companion app today and I hope you enjoy today's video. Hello, so yes, my name is MrSneakyy. You all know me and love me. So we're going over this cool, honestly, it's a very cool Call of Dragons companion app concept that we're going to go over today. It does help you with a lot of things in the game, but obviously it needs some improvements. But we're going to talk about the whole app itself and what it does. So it's a companion app for the game. This is made so you can figure out stuff to do with the game. Same with any sort of, information that you're looking for. This obviously has it. It's like your little Wikipedia of the game. So if you're looking for anything, you can see all this information in there. Even if we click on the research center, you can see each of the costs and requirements, which is really amazing. So we can go through this and see obviously what it is. At the moment, as you can see here, the companion app that we're using was obviously created by someone. We don't know who it was created by, but a big shout out to Rev. Rev was the guy in Discord who was showcasing it, but he's been using it for a while now. But obviously, he's only been using it for certain, obviously, things, because there's parts of this that is a little bit out of date, which we're going to go over. But the whole concept of the app is amazing, right? So this is the type of app I honestly think a lot of players are going to be wanting. So we're going to go over what it can actually do. So obviously you've got your basic wiki, which is all your hero artifacts and buildings, which is really cool. So you can see everything that's in the game at the current state. There's a ranking table on the current app. This is obviously a ranking table based on whoever made the app. So you guys just need to remember this app right now is made by a random person, right? This is a normal fan of the Call of Dragons game. It's not a dev or anything like that. So this is why it's a really cool app to go over, because those guys that in the Call of Dragons dev team that might be watching the video, they're going to be able to see what this actual app does and be able to hopefully maybe create something on their own terms and obviously give it for free as you guys could use, and it'll be a really helpful tool for all the Call of Dragons community members. So we can see here's obviously his rankings on whatever the heroes are. Obviously this could be different. This can be changed on different, heroes or different people's opinions. They could maybe in the Call of Dragons community actual official one, they might be able to change this and base this rankings on certain maybe like content creators where we all collab together and we put a ranking table, which is really cool. There's even little articles here, which you can see when it eventually comes up. It's all of the updates that's been coming so far. But again, you can see when it was last updated was November of last year. So this is why I'm going to say don't use this app as your godsend right now. I'm going to explain how you want, if you want to get it, I'm going to explain how. But at the moment, I wouldn't obviously try and use this as the godsend. I'm just trying to showcase here a really cool app idea that honestly I think the Call of Dragons dev team could be doing. So in this, you can see there's some cool articles. You can see there's even novice, advanced game news. So there's nothing on here yet, but you could see there's cool areas where you can learn how to change regions. You can go into small basic stuff, which is really cool. But it's an area where obviously the Call of Dragons forum, if you look in the main game, it does have like those little areas where you can click and obviously generate the Call of Dragons forum. So maybe they could add that forum into this app, right? So it all connects together. It's all one unit. Obviously it's spread across two apps, so it doesn't obviously mess you about. But what you can do, and this is the best thing about this companion app right now, I'm not even gonna lie, this is the coolest thing, and this is why I think everyone would love to use it. And it's when you go to tools. So when you go to tools, there's different things here. So we can go to the resource one, and we can actually put in any of our tokens that we have, and this will start calculating it. So if we have 50 bundles of this, say a couple of this, so we have a really insane number of 750, like everyone has, right? So say it's something on those regards. If we come out of that, as you can see now at the bottom, it says 528.37 million, or so you can work out all of your resources, which is really cool. You can even do it the same with speed ups. So we can check our universal speed ups, building speed ups, research speed ups, and training. Really cool app that you can do that with. And you can see there the talents. This is a really cool feature that I love in this app. But I will tell you again, this is out of date, and we can showcase why it's out of date right here. So you can select your heroes, so we can pick any of the heroes that we would wanting to work on, and we're going to use Nico to show the problem with the app currently, which is fine. So in the app, you can see it breaks it down very nicely. So you've got your hero at the top, the points you've spent at the right, and then eventually you'll start to see when we click on this stat details, all the stats that we're going to be gaining. So at the very top, when we look at the very top triangle, this is your foundational area. So obviously this is rough, and we hope, obviously, maybe in the future, if they do make an app like this, obviously it will look a little bit better. The UI might be a little bit different for you, but you're going to be able to see now we're going to gain those foundational talents. And obviously this foundational talent itself, I think, is wrong. I think we have the defense mitigation talent for Nico, the same as we do on Guan Win. So when we go into the precision tree now, this is where we're going to see the areas that's the problem. So here, and is where the app itself is outdated. So you can see it has the increase the attack speed, which used to be a mechanic in the game. But if we were just going to go down the marksman tree, for example, you can see if we were going to make a build on the marksman tree, for example, so like we would do in the old days. These are, again, all these talents that you're watching right now are the old talent builds, guys. I wouldn't advise using this just because these percentages have changed since then, right? So you can see at 7.5% more counterattack damage. We know as of now, even if you're in the official game, it's a 4% talent. So there's 3.5% more stats here, right? So we can now click either pursue, or we'll go for the burst shot like we did in the build. So we've made a mini build there, as you would do, and what you can now go to is go to stat points, and you can see all the stats. You can see all your main talents that you actually have and what works together, which is an amazing feature that I think every single player is going to love in this app. Obviously this app is beta, you know, it's not an official app, guys, and if you want to install it, you're gonna have to ask someone in the Call of Dragons general chat if they've got the link, because what you have to do is install. If we go out of here, we're gonna have to install this APK combo installer. It's a friendly app, don't worry about it. It just allows you to install certain games or files that are not on the Play Store, right? So for example, this is a beta / alpha app someone's made themselves, you know, in their own time, which I love to see the dedication, and then you can obviously use it. But like we said, this is a really cool app. I would love to see the Call of Dragons dev team, to be honest, make their own, right? Make their own app, and then be able to give you the installation link through the Play Store, and you can have this app that works alongside your main app, and it's a really great feature, you know what I mean? You can see a little bit of the abouts, and even in here, the main dev team, you could put any sort of links. Even you could promote the YouTube content creators in the about section, so it would become a really nice public forum. So that is going to be the end of the video. Mind the little screensaver you saw, the little mini-me and the missus. But that is going to be the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know the video area isn't the cleanest. The way we've had to record it is a bit awkward, but it was a really cool concept that I really honestly wanted to cover and give you guys a little bit of information on. So I hope you guys will put a comment below what you think, and if you like the idea. Obviously, put your ideas in the comments. Put if you enjoy the idea in the comments, because if the dev team obviously do watch the video and they keep following on the video, they're going to be able to obviously sort out an app in the future. So that is going to be the app for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. My name is MrSneakyy once again, an official Call of Dragons content creator for the game. So until the next video, stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out, guys.